Once upon a time, in a quiet town where people measured success by calm homes and respectful partnerships, there lived a man who feared one thing more than poverty: being questioned. He loved peace, but only the kind that never challenged him. He loved love, but only when it asked for nothing. He shared a home with a woman who worked, who stood on her own feet, and who believed that partnership meant balance. She did not ask him to buy her life. She asked him to walk in it with her. One evening, they stood facing each other in a simple African room: clay-colored walls, wooden furniture, silence thick like Hamatan air. She said,
Pay rent, I fuel my car. Even when I ask you for small help, you refuse. So tell me, what are we partnering for?
The man replied,
If I love you as you are, not with money. If money is what you want, then I'm not your man.
And in that moment, he mistook independence for disobedience and truth for trouble. That night, he left, not because the woman was wrong, but because she could see him clearly. Now, every old story warns us. When a man runs from a mirror, he runs toward a shadow. Soon after, the man found himself talking to a schoolgirl. She laughed at his words. She did not ask questions. She did not demand effort. And to a man tired of accountability, silence felt like peace. He gave her money. Money for clothes, money for shoes, money for pocket money at school. What he called care was really control dressed as kindness. The girl walked to school with new things, while other children watched and wondered. At that age, attention feels like love. Promises sound like protection, but not all gifts are safe. As the days passed, the man grew bolder. He even called the woman he had left.
You are expired. A woman who works should not expect provision.
I found someone easier. The woman listened. Then she said nothing. For in wisdom, silence is sometimes the loudest answer. Soon, the school noticed. Questions were asked. Truths surfaced. And when the law finally arrived, it did not listen to excuses. The man was taken away, not by anger, but by consequence. Later, behind cold bars, he sat and remembered the woman who stood firm, the one who asked for partnership, not permission. When she came to see him, she stood free. He sat confined. She said nothing. And in that silence, the lesson was complete. So the elders say, a man who runs from responsibility will always meet consequences. And what you refuse to carry in honesty, you will carry in regret. That is the story. And that is the warning.